Is it somebody right on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And how are you? Well, I hope everything with you is fine and dandy. As you know, I'm going to be reading on Ilhan Omar.
Yes.
That is, and if I mess it up during the reading, please forgive me.
She said it
But
right
I've been
once.
trying to figure out what is it that we want to know. I want to know. I want to know. What will her outcome be? Is she going to leave the country? Is she going to be fined? Or is she going to be? Well, she's found guilty, I believe, already.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Huh?
I said, but I don't think she's.
But I don't think it's been official. She hasn't been kicked out. What will be her outcome?
Mm-hmm.
A and B, what is her mental status right now? I'd like to know that. So I'm going to read on Ilhan Omar.
Yes.
And another thing, another one, but I won't read on him because I believe if he happened to show up, it's fine. But I want to understand what will become of her husband. Will he get shipped out too? Will they say, will he get a choice? Will he stick by his wife? Will he go to jail? Will they both equally serve time because they have children, or no? That kind of money? No. To steal and to rob?
Yes, in that short amount of time. No wonder it rolls a red flag, yet we're just talking about it.
I want to know, will she have to pay it back? And as we were saying, a little difficulty, we had to cut away, but just shuffling the cards again. Mm-hmm. And so what we know about her, I wanted to know, how is she coping? How is she? She seems so strong and so
fearless, independent,
all above. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like, who ruled the world?
Girls.
No, who ruled the world? Ilhan Omar. I wonder if she went to her country. Mm-hmm. I think she could make a wonderful difference because she believed. But is that a country that women don't have no say?
I don't think so. Because she really is.
But she said she'd been here ever since she was little. Mm-hmm. So she wasn't born here, but she came here when she was little. She could have been about 8 years old. I don't know, but nevertheless, this is Ilhan right now. Up in the air, this is a 7. Yeah. This is a 7, this is a 7, this is a 7, this is a 7. But this is it. I can tell you what I see. What I see in this 7, I see that there's a lot of things going on in her head. She's her shadow self. In other words, she's afraid. No matter what, because your shadow self deals with your fears. It deals with your darkness. It deals with your insecurities. I see money, I see riches, I see the devil, I see ghosts, I see snakes and worms, I see kings and queens, I see everything that she fears. She's facing it. And it all looks bleak because it's in the shade of gray that she's seeing these things. Hopelessness. When it's foggy, you can't see. You don't feel good driving down the street, right? No. You're very slow, you're cautious, and all you want this fog to do is lift. Am I right? Just dangerous because you don't know what's before you. Mm-hmm. And this is where she's at. That fog, and it's blue all around her. So it's like she's in this contemplative, trying to be strong, but she is not. She's her shadow, so she's a bundle of nerves. She is afraid. No matter what, she's afraid. Let's see from her past, recent past. She was a queen. She was strong, courageous, on fire, made moves, demanded respect, and had her religion right there all the time. And I'm going to say, for me, that religion is her cat. And she made moves and strives and businesses. She did a lot for her people. She really have, and for people who she loved. And in that sense, she is beloved. I'm just reading the cards. She is a beloved king. She is a beloved queen to those whom she helped. For those, she loved her people. She cared about her people. She does what she had to do for her people. And if you happen to be her people, then I guess she's a queen to them.
Yeah.
Did that make sense? Not to the world, not to me, not
Whoever
to the
she
government,
loves and
but whoever
dedicated
she
to.
loves and care about. They will probably say she's too sweet. They probably, like right now, probably having a hard time even believe that she really stole this money.
Okay.
She is so beloved by many, not just in this country. I don't really like to do it, but I'm going to do it now. But she knows it's closing in on her. We see the Knight of Swords. We see her. And we see the Knight of Swords. And it is zeroing in on her. That grayness, that's all up in her skin. She is coming after her. It's coming after her dream. It's coming after everything. And this is her fears. Everything she wanted, she has pretty much acquired it. And now it stands in the balance. But before I read on, I would like to know, because I see that knight dashing in there, and the knight gets orders from the king. So that means that knight that works directly under her, right, directly under the president. So the president is behind this as well. The governor, the government, whatever it is, it's a bigness, it's a lot of power coming after her, and they're coming swiftly.
Okay.
I hope you can see it. I don't know if you can, but
Yes.
I try.
We do try. I don't know why.
And I showed you the card in the middle. I don't know if you could see it. I don't know. Can you see it? All right. And of course, the queen. Now, let's see what's going on up in her head right now. So we know that she's nervous. She's thinking. She's plotting. She's probably thinking, should I run or should I stay? She probably can't get away with it. She's got a lot of thoughts. She got kids. She is really her shadow self. And what I mean by that also, she's not her best self right now. She's very, very scared. She may not want to admit it, and she may try to, but for her to be kicked out this country and to be, or maybe serve time, or both, that would be a horror for anyone, especially when you're not used to that life.
And you work so hard to be from.
Here it is in her head again. I just see this fire here in her past. In her head, I just see that energy, and maybe it could be her child. Maybe she has a daughter or a son. Pages stands for women, girls. So I don't know. Maybe she has a little girl, and maybe that's what's in her mind. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that is a person that's very close to her young. It could be a boy, but since pages are girls, she had children?
3.
Really? So that page could represent her children, and mentally, in the past, she love them. She love them. She love her kids. She love her kids. And right now, this is what's on her mind. So it's like she care about her kids. Like, what will become of my kids? Who's going to take care? If their father's good? So she's got that on her mind. And I, as a mother who loved my daughter, I would be worried sick. Right?
You would.
Now let's see what the outcome is, the future for it. Like, what is her recent outcome will be? Very depressed, very depressed, very emotional. It's going to be an emotional time for her to explain or explaining. It's very emotional. It's very heavy, but she values her husband. She values her family. And I think it's very emotional for her, very heavy, very draining, but she has to sit and she has to face her children and she has to tell them the truth of what it is, her truth. You know, what are her children ages? Does she have a daughter?
Let's see.
Because
we have a daughter that's 22.
She that old? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. She's that mature in age? I didn't know. Wow, but she does have a daughter. What else? So that would
she has a son. This one doesn't say how old he is. I'll Google. Approximately 19 to 20.
Oh, she got grownies. So she's somebody.
Okay, the last one I don't have a direct age either, but she could also be. Are those twins?
Her children could have children.
That could be the other one could be 22. Maybe they were twins.
So she have grown kids. You know, she could be in her 40s. Did they say how old she is?
43.
She's 43 years old. Wow, and got grown kids. But anyway, so I'm looking at her. What was I saying? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked.
That she was thinking about her.
She
kids.
has to face, sit down, and talk to her children. This is her children. And the love. She love her kids. They wants to know the truth. You know, they're old enough, mature enough.
Yeah.
She has to face it with much sorrow, with much brokenness. And the kids are scared because they're wondering what's going to become of us.
Yes.
If you leave, do we leave? They're getting in some really hot topics in their family right now.
Yes, especially because they're that of age to start working and getting a business name for themselves out there.
And I see the world card. And to me, however it go, it go.
Okay.
She finished the cycle. It's like she's done. Whatever she was supposed to do, she has done it all. I see a king. I see mentally.
I said finally some male energy.
I see some mental energy where she has to face her family. I see a lot of court cards. So I see that there's a lot of people in her life that she care about. They care about her. Here, I see her. Here, I see a queen. And here, I see her in darkness. But when I look at her past, I see her strong and sturdy and well beloved. And I do, by many. I'm just saying, I do see that. I would be lying if I said I didn't see that. However, I see that she knows right above her is the law. And she know the sword is coming swiftly, fast. She don't have time. She has completed her job. She done did what she had to do. In other words, if you give her more time, she can. But for 43 years old, she done made $30,000 in a year or so. $30 million in a year or so. She's done much. She turned the world on fire. She will always be remembered in the United States history for this act. So even though she's famous, infamously famous, she's famous, and she set America on fire, and not in a good way.
Yep.
You know, because of her, there are riots. And many people don't like that. But when I say because she's standing up for her rights and for the rights of the people and for those that believe, that's what I mean. And she does stand for that. Am I right?
Yeah,
now, let's say her outcome card here. Her outcome card is facing out. It looked like you done all you can do. And it just looked like I see both times the swords are up. Up. One is tilted and one is up.
Yep.
And it's facing out. Out. It's beckoning her to come for judgment, but it's facing out. So will she will be out of office. If she's not out of office now, I don't know, but she will be out of office. Will she be out of this country? It looks like it. Here's the three sitting in a whole desert place with ideas, having to figure out, having to think. It looks like she's going to be sent to a hot place, a warm place. Seems like she's just going to have to start over again. Like I said, this is the end of a cycle. She's done. She completed here. In the United States, she's done. Her record book is closed. Nobody's going to hire her for anything. I can see that. So it's closed. What I see here, the wind has blown. The judgment has faced her and told her she's out. She is facing out. Mm-hmm. And my way is facing this way. So, and your way is facing that way. Mm-hmm. You see? Right. So that's how it's facing. Yes.
Now, well,
so, and let me say this. And like I said, and when I said her outcome, this is it. And this all is mondary things. So these things are going to happen swiftly. Out of everything, she only had two major arcanas. The first major arcana was the heart, was the lovers. When it come down to the love of her children, she loved her children. And then it came down again when I asked, what will be her fate? Her fate is over. She's done. She's kaput. This is the world. You ended it. You came full circle. It's over. It's time to move on. When I asked what will become, judgment showed up. The king with the sword, with thoughts and thinking. And then when I asked again the outcome, this showed up, beckoning her to give her judgment and tell her she is out of office. She is out and never to return to any office in this United States. And I think it puts her in a barren place, and I won't be surprised if she leave and go where she wants to go.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. I may be wrong, but I'm going to say this outside of the cards. But then I'll turn it over. I'll pick a card and then I'll turn it over. How about that? I'm thinking because she meant a lot to many. Mm-hmm. And even especially to her own. And I'm saying that I think that the United States will give her grace in the sense of, if they give her time. But if they let her leave, I think that they will give her grace and let her leave gracefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as so do her reputation.
Right. Right. And she may pick to go where she wants to go. I don't know. She may go back to Somalia. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to take her money or are they going to leave her with something? I mean, she's up against the wall. And she knows the law. Is she a lawyer? She's pretty smart. She knows the law. Mm-hmm. And, but obviously, the law has done boomerang on her.
Yeah.
Do you have a question?
No, I don't have a question. But what I noticed when I was looking at the cards is we have the Queen of Wands and then the Page of Wands. And then you know what? We still have all that red and fire energy with the lovers in that corner. And then over here, we have basically the whole sword family. Mm-hmm. We have the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, that's
the cops.
Mm-hmm. That all seems to be coming in like a wave. Actually, yes, I did have one question.
Okay.
And it dealt with the Knight of Swords.
Okay.
And I want to know, is her future going to come in like an ambush?
Well, it's already happening from where I gather, because here it's coming here, but in her future, you see the king, it's all of them. So this is powerful judges. The highest ranks are judging her. So you got the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Mm-hmm. You have all of that coming against her. Yeah. The whole power of a head or organization. Mm-hmm. So they are very, 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 it's like at the end of the day, this is what I'm picking up.
Okay.
And maybe this is what she's thinking. I don't know. But what I'm really picking up right now is they need a scapegoat. And so they're going to dump it all on me.
Oh,
That's just what I heard. in my spirit.
And then I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Since you said it was this organization that's coming up against her, and
It could be the Democratic Party. I don't know. It could be, I don't know. It's a large organization.
Right, and I
could be the Republican Party. I don't know. I don't know. But it's an
and like
organization.
from her perspective, she's just thinking of her kids, and I want to know: did she do this fraud for the sake of like her children's future? Was she thinking about her children?
Absolutely. She was thinking about her life. She was thinking about, I don't want to be hungry. I don't, I want to, they probably was having hard time, money times. Somebody came up with an idea, or they came up with an idea and they figured this could really help them. And then when they got started, they got greedy and didn't know when to stop.
Okay.
And because she got so strong as a leader that she began to be voiceful and more open about where she stood, which caused people to start paying attention to her. And then as they began to pay attention to her, people started looking in on what was going on in her district. And then people started finding out things. And this what led us here. Shirley.
Yep.
What's his name?
Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley. What was the name of the guy who passed?
Charlie Kirk.
Kirk and Nick.
Yep, Kirk and Nick.
So, what a name. So that's what I see. Now, let us see. The ultimate outcome is here at the bottom. Judgment. Judgment. Judgment is coming to the house
of the Omars.
Of the Omars. Judgment. And what do I say? Judgment. And judgment is definitely, you can't be judged until after you've gone through the trial. And this is judgment. She will be judged. And she will find herself in a desert place.
Okay.
I don't know if that's in prison. I don't know if it's out of the country. Because this 3 says she is definitely been an outcast. Looking at a place that has very little. So she's going to lose much. Yes, it does. It feels very hollow, very empty, very desolate. And that's the space she's in. And right now she may be putting on airs that she's okay. She's not okay. And no one would be under this kind of stress.
You're right.
Okay. Because I'm wondering, can the government seize her money?
That's a good question.
Because if you can't give an account, can the government seize it? So anyway, like I said, judgment is coming to her house if it's not already there. Any more questions? So let the cards show that everything with her that's going on right now, outside of the love of her kids and the very fact that she has braced herself and that she is strong. And I think that she count on her when she was a little kid, I'm getting the impression that this America won't break me. Like she's going to take it strong, but believe me, it's a shadow of herself.
Okay.
You know how you I won't let you break me. I won't let you humble me. You won't see me cry. You won't see me beg. Like she's so gun-ho because she's dead against of the system. And now with everything is going the way it is, she's even more angry. Right?
Yes.
So it's like, I'm not going to let you see me suffer. This is the impression that I'm getting from her reading, that she's very strong. But it's all a facade. She is really a shadow of herself. Very disturbed about this whole incident and afraid. Because she doesn't know her outcome, but she's bracing for abandonment. She's bracing for, I know I'm going to lose my job. I may get kicked out this country. She's bracing for it all. And as you see here, you see she stands alone. Yeah. She has a pole to lean on. She's not alone. So there will be people there for her, but it won't be as many as was following her. And also, I'm picking up that people are going to begin to, Somalians are going to start blaming her for their demise. Like if she didn't do this, this wouldn't be happening to us. And that's what I pick up.
Like you said, the scapegoat.
Yeah, they need a scapegoat. And they did. Just like When we just like when you're talking about going into the church.
Yeah.
They had said to many black folks, do what you want, black folks. But they said, stay out of it, stay out of it. What you do, you get Don Lemon, you get someone else, they go into church, and now what do you see? You see black people ready to go to jail. Out of all of this that's going on in the front row, out of all this that happened, all of this, didn't we say you're going to get triggered? You're going to be fingered? So now you're in threat of going to jail or something.
Yeah,
when all you had to do,
I said the system don't work the same.
It just doesn't work the same. They ain't put nobody in jail other than who they was capturing or who bucked against the law. And here we have a black man and a black woman in something we ought not been in, and now look at us. All over the world, a journalist, and a minister, a freedom fighter.
Yes,
I can't. And this is what we feared, right?
Indeed.
Please, people, sit down.
Sit it out.
Sit it out. Look at this. Look at this. We got two good ones too: a freedom fighter and a journalist.
Yes.
A famous journalist and a famous freedom fighter who always fought for the black injustice. Yes. Please, 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 and more please. So with that being said, did that make sense?
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this reading. It all ties in. So the thing that's so sad about it is I didn't know she had children, but the cards show, and I just said that's what's on her mind, her children. And somehow, when she thinks about her children, and she's embarrassed, she's humiliated.
Yeah, think about what her kids might have to experience if they're
her children. Are they going to go? This is very sad to sit down and talk to your children. And I didn't know that she had children actually. So I can understand that. So, but to me, the law must be served. Whatever be, will be. That's how I feel. Enough is enough. I did not read her cards out of bitterness at all. No. At all. Frankly, I think she's very attractive.
She is.
And I'm disappointed that this all happened.
That is true.
A lot of this happened in her name. And that is sad, not just for the Somalians, but for women.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I hope you enjoy this reading. I really do. Her outcome, well, I'm on time. Her outcome looks bleak. You know, like she is going to be judged and she is going to be found guilty. I'm saying it. Let me look. Yep, because I see her as an outcast. Will she be found guilty?
It would have been different. Yeah.
Judgment. I did say it. Judgment. Yeah. Did I say it? Judgment.
Would have been different if they would have racked that kind of money up over a
span of years. Yes.
But
within a year or so, that's cool. That's not.
That's just blatantly obvious.
So she is going to face judgment, but she's at the end of her rope. She's at the end of a cycle. She's done all she's going to do in this country. Yeah. There is no place for her, and more than likely, she will leave this country on her own remission. The thing is her children going to go, and is her husband going to go? That will be. I want to just ask. I don't know. Will her husband go? It looks like he may not go because he might be in jail or something like that. I don't know, but it doesn't.
Partner in crime,
right? Will her children go? They may. Some may or may not.
Now
if she leaves, now all the Swartz family is out. So that means that they might want to go 1 or 2 or whatever, or maybe visit or go with her when she leaves. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to put both, but we're going to find all this out. But I know it's a dark time for her family.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of Swartz.
It's a whole lot of Swartz. All I picked was Swartz. And it ain't nothing. When you see Swartz, you know that there's nothing but energy, thinking, turmoil, frustration, you know, just like a wind. It's like a hurricane in her life. Yeah, and if you have, because they have a card like the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords could have came out, right? You know, they have they could have had like the card number 5 come out where it's negative, but the fight is done where she walked away. But this is a 9. So this thing is keeping her up at night, and her husband.
Yeah.
They are stressed out, you know, and it just looked like things are just not going to be in their favor. It just looked like they got just too much, even down to the fact when they see family, when a family showed up here, even when it come down to the family, even her marrying her brother, it's just to get in. It's just too much.
It is
Too much against her, and she knows it, but she hope against hope. But believe me, she is mentally depressed. Believe that.
I get it. This is a heavy thing to deal
It's
with.
very heavy for her and her family.
Yep, the future she worked so hard for is getting ready to possibly
Collapse.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know what? The card that I saw right there, it was like this, and I had put it down.
What was it? Oh, okay.
And I had put it down, like it closed the door. This is the card. I didn't even put it down, right?
Nope.
When I picked it up to put it back one time, and I put it, and I went to put it down, and I was like, this is what it could have been. This is where they were. And then it was the Lovers. But the Lovers came up upside down, which let me know there's a lot of friction with them. You know, blame game.
Yeah, but that's exactly why that page was there.
That's why that page was there. So, well, that's my read. I hope you enjoyed it.
I
Did you
did.
enjoy it? I really did. I hope you enjoyed it. It looks bleak for her, but she will find her way. The sun will shine in her life again. She will be okay. Once she gets over the initial shock, once everything is done, she is strong. She'll make it. If not, we'll see it all play out. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please subscribe. We really appreciate it. Just one subscriber, just out of mercy, one, so we can get off of a 5.
Yeah,
so we can just get off of a negative 5, please. And also, if you like this, please give us a thumbs up. We so appreciate it, right? And
thank you.
And please and thank you. Leave your comments down below. And we hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And with that, you know what we say.
Sunflowers.